Hey, don't miss the play. FlurrySports will save your day. Cracking jokes with sports insight. Zach and Jake, they get it right. Fuck yeah.
Let's move to the wheel, the almighty wheel. So moving forward, if you have any suggestions to go on the wheel, definitely submit them in the comments, submit them during the live chat, write a letter to Hannah Bruner at Elk Mountain School District, whatever you have to do to get the message to us. Every week we're spinning a wheel. We are ranking the top 10 teams according to what this lands on. There's real football stuff. There's real cool stuff. There's real irrelevant stuff. There's real important stuff. So this week we got a bunch of options, I think around 16, and let's spin it to see what we are ranking the top 10 teams on. And it looks like we are ranking. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I don't even know what this is. Want to share a beer with. Okay.
Top 10. Okay. We have to be mutual on these?
Yes. We'll argue it. And, if it comes down to it, we'll negotiate. If we have to trade, if we have to just completely rule a team out, whatever we got to do, we are ranking the top 10 teams based on wanting to share a beer with. Do we want to start at 1 or 10?
Well,
10 is hard to start with because it's not like
hard
last.
to start with because we're eliminating 22 teams.
Sure.
I think we should just throw out teams that we know are on there.
Sure. We'll just put them on the board and then we can sort them after that. That's a good idea.
Okay. Early contender, somewhere on the board, the Eagles.
100% my thought too. So they could be very competitive here.
Just for Lane Johnson, at the very least.
Whole offensive line. They notably like to pound some beers. I think the Lions are on there. Maybe it's a Dan Campbell bias, but I think they're on there.
Nope, 100%. Yep. That's a good one.
What about the Buccaneers?
I was about to say the Bucs. That's a great answer. I think, is that true? I think this is true. I think the Titans are a fun hang.
Titans are interesting. I'm down to negotiate them. I think they have some good guys. Rams with Puka, Stafford.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
And
what do we think about the Bills?
Who's their linebacker? Sorry,
the Bills?
The Rams.
Landman? Maybe?
No. Is Wagner not there anymore?
No, you always confuse this. He's with the Commanders.
God damn it. Wait, no. Sorry, wrong position. Jalen Ramsey's there.
No, he's with the Steelers, who I think is a good team to share.
Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams is with the Rams. Yes. Devontae, Puka, Stafford.
Yeah, great.
Blake Corum.
Okay. If we pick the Raiders, do I get to drink with Pete Carroll?
I think so. Yeah, I think coaches have come to hang.
I think they need to be on the list between that and
I think
Max Crosby.
Crosby's good. Geno's
Steelers
great.
for sure. Steelers for sure. The whole defense.
Yes. And I mean Rodgers. You kidding me?
Yeah. Giants?
Giants are very interesting.
Because obviously you get a beer with Jameis.
Dayball.
Dayball's a great hang. Do we have to invite their GM? Because that eliminates them.
I think he's invited, but promptly kicked.
We tell him the wrong bar.
True. I think Jackson Dart could be interesting.
Oh, for sure. I want a beer with Brian Burns.
Brian Burns is good. Dexter Lawrence, Sexy Dexy.
Yeah.
He's great.
Okay. Anyone else on the list screaming at us?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8. So we for sure need at least 2 more. I think Browns are incredibly interesting. However, if you mix alcohol with several of their players, it could get problematic.
Yeah, very much so. Very fast.
I
think Washington's fun.
I think Washington can be fun.
A beer with Dan Quinn.
Quinn, great. Cliff Kingsbury, terrible. So
I think he'd surprise you at a bar.
No. Cliff Kingsbury hasn't surprised me a day in his life. I don't think so.
I don't want to overthink this, but the Chiefs are probably good.
Oh, yeah. Chiefs are good. I think Ravens are good.
I almost said the Ravens earlier. I think that's good.
They got a lot
That's
of
11, right?
I think so. Is there any quickly, Bengals I think is no.
No.
Patriots I think at the moment is no, even though Vrabel does a lot of heavy lifting there.
Yeah. Still a bit of killjoys. Saints are too sad.
Yeah, Saints no. Niners I think no.
It'd be interesting just
George
for
Kittle's great.
Kittle. Yeah. But I still think no compared to the ones we got.
Yeah, because even like Nick Bosa, he's a psycho. He's one of the most uninteresting people of all time.
Yeah.
So
Cardinals might be the most boring team in the league. Like if you look at their personalities, like I think some of those guys are social sponges, dude. Soak it all up.
True. Very true.
Try talking to Marvin Harrison Jr.
I don't think you can. I think it's part of the issue. Same with Kyler. Falcons aren't really interesting to me.
Can't take the risk that Kirk shows up.
True. Very true. Bills.
There's some people who are fun to talk to, but
I think their offensive line's solid. I don't think anybody else is.
But everyone's offensive line does a lot of heavy lifting for this.
True. I mean, that's why Broncos, I think, is in there because of Quinn Miners. But other than him, I don't know who.
I almost said Panthers because then you get Xavier Legette.
True. Xavier Legette would be great. He'd be outstanding.
Really, really good. But here's the hard part. Don't know enough of them. Don't go to a place where I don't know too many people, and that's the entire Panthers roster.
That is very true. Bears, I think, is a no. Browns, we've already talked about how problematic it could be. Cowboys, again, their offensive line is solid, but really not much else there, in my opinion. Broncos, we just talked about. Packers, a lot of lame people on the Packers. Be honest,
we've got better answers.
Tucker Kraft is great.
Yeah. They feel like they're ranked 16th to me.
Fair. Completely fair. Texans, no. Just no. They're not interesting. Colts, I mean, last night, apparently, Daniel Jones is out on the town drinking beers with Indianapolis people. So, interesting.
I think the Colts kicker seems like he's a fun time. The Colts are interesting to me. Who's the tight end they just drafted?
Tyler Warren would be outstanding as well. Colts, we'll put Colts there. I think they're interesting.
Let's talk about them.
They're in the conversation.
Dude, John Taylor's got to know his way around a brewski.
I don't know who you're talking about. Jonathan Taylor.
Sorry, friends don't ever call him John.
John Taylor. That changes his personality completely. I think. Just shortening that. Jags, no. Chargers, no. Dolphins, absolutely not. Vikings, Jake can't be in the same room with JJ McCarthy or he starts.
There's no fun people on there. No one actually wants to talk. Okay, we're going to talk with Harrison Smith and Adam Thielen. What a fun time.
That's like Cliff or Chris Collinsworth's wet dream. He would love that.
I feel like that's when I work at a university. It's like every year when we open up, the dean of students hosts hey, happy start of the year. Let's all go to a winery together. That's going to drink with okay, cool. Who invited the parents?
Correct. Jets, not enough people we care about. Sauce is okay, but I feel like he's not even a beer guy.
Yeah.
And then
I almost said the Seahawks.
I don't know. Seahawks
Zabel.
Too. Zabel's great. Zabel's invited no matter which teams are invited.
And I want to drink with Sam Darnold just so I can ask him about those ghosts. Do you still see them? They still out there, dude?
Yeah, after his fourth beer, he starts to get a little freaked out. His eyes start moving.
Yeah.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have to eliminate 2.
Titans are
out. Washington, I don't like Washington. I will say though, one thing that you may not know about Washington, that's where Von Miller is, which is very quiet. And that also is scary to me. I don't like that.
Yeah, let's get Washington out there because we've got heavy hitters up there after that.
Okay. Here we go. So now we are ranking the top 10 based on these. Any that immediately say while they're in the top 10, they're towards the bottom or vice versa.
Kansas City, I think
towards the bottom or top.
I think towards the bottom. Maybe I shouldn't have started with them. I don't think they're one of my top contenders.
Like talking through it, we both would love to share beer with Leo Chanel.
Oh man, no, put him back in. I just remembered. Yeah, their defense is too fun. Their defense
is
way
great.
too
Chris
fun.
Jones is outstanding. Yeah, they got some guys.
By the way, did you see that they were interviewing Chanel about like back home, and he was talking about Wisconsin like he lived on a fucking wildlife preserve? Like they're like,
I
what'd
mean,
you do?
Grantsburg kind of is a little bit.
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but they were just like, you have pheasants by your house? I'm like, Jesus Christ, everybody. Like, let's open our horizons a little bit. The team we were the most like, is the Colts.
Fair. That's fair. That's they snuck in. Commendable to be top 10, but I think they are 10. That's fair. Okay, so I mean, who's the top candidate for each team? Eagles, I think, is their offensive line, notably Lane Johnson.
Yeah, or God, slipping my mind right now, but their center.
Is it Juergens? Otherwise, Mailata is great.
Yeah, their whole offensive line. I'm thinking the dude who wears overalls.
I know. Yeah. He's great. Lions.
Landon Dickerson. Sorry.
Landon Dickerson for sure.
Yeah.
Lions are like, it's for sure Dan Campbell. Who's the top player? They might be towards the bottom.
Yeah, I just think the fact it doesn't come to mind right away says a lot. Maybe
for me, it's Panay.
I mean, me too. It's Panay or it's I do think Hutchinson would be fun.
I don't know if he would be.
I could tell you what, here they're towards the bottom. Let me tell you why. Because I'm on Ross St. Brown's a fucking vibe killer.
Oh yeah, Luke's correct. You know what? He is such a vibe killer. I'm putting them at 10, and I think I'm moving the Colts up immediately. Dan Campbell does a lot of heavy lifting there, but like Brian Branch, I love.
Yeah.
I think
Colts just end up working their way all the way up the board.
That'd be great. Rams have a lot of heavy hitters as well. Bucks, I love Baker. Tristan Wirfs is great.
I think the Raiders are the next one we should look at because I agree that it's like, okay, Carroll is their top one, but he's coach.
Yep.
I mean Crosby, right?
Crosby's pretty good. Well, Crosby notably cannot drink anymore.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. But I feel like he'd have a lot of pointers.
He's okay being around it though, I think. So I think he'd be good there. Gino's strong, I think.
Gino's really good.
But yeah, I don't think they're super.
I think they're
high.
here.
That's fair.
I would put them under the Colts.
The Raiders?
I think we move the Colts up again.
Okay, you know what? We'll call this the Quentin Nelson effect. I think that's fair. Quentin Nelson.
I just haven't thought of a Colts player yet I don't want to drink with.
I don't know if I want to drink with John Taylor, to be honest. Who I could only assume he starts calling himself once he gets drunk.
John.
That's his alter ego. He feels like he's gonna talk down to me. I don't want that. Personally.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the next lowest? Maybe that's the way to do it.
Ravens.
Outside of Baker and Wirfs, I don't really know. Giants is Jameis Dayball. I think they have some good. Brian Burns, you said. Dexter Lawrence, I think is extremely strong.
I think the entire Bucks receiver core is a blast. That's who I think is going to have the most fun.
I don't know.
You don't think
Mike Evans is fun?
I think Mike Evans buys everyone around. And
do we know anything? I don't think Egbuka has a personality. I think he's just football all the time. I think Chris Godwin is fine.
Sterling Shepard's on that team.
Sterling Shepard is there. I can see Sterling Shepard being a great vibes guy.
I guess, was putting a lot of money on.
Oh, Tud Mouch is there.
Yeah.
Love Tud.
They're fun. They deserve to be here, but they might be next.
Tud can take his front teeth out. Love that. It's great.
So I haven't said this yet. And first off, Luke, John Taylor was at Wisconsin. They don't let you go there unless you drink a little bit. But two, for the Ravens, I have not used this yet because I know what it's immediately going to do to you, Zach. How do you feel about the tight end diabetes wonder being at our get together? Mark Andrews has got a cup.
I'm gonna stuff him with as much sugary beers as possible. See how fast he starts shaking. But there's other great ones. I hate Mark Andrews, but I mean Lamar's outstanding. Derrick Henry's outstanding.
Yeah.
You got Kyle Van Noy, who's awesome. You got Madubuike or whatever on the defensive line, who's great. Jair Alexander's there now. Kyle
Yeah.
Hamilton. Their center, who I can't think of from Iowa at the moment. What's his name?
I got you.
Can't think of his name. But
Tyler Linderbaum.
Linderbaum. Fucking let's do fucking Jaeger bombs with Linderbaum. Like, how great would that be? That would be an outstanding time. So I think they are high for me.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Oh, is Roquan Smith still there?
Yes. Roquan's there.
Yeah.
Yes. They have a lot of great players.
They're up there. Okay, who are we putting here instead of the Bucks? Like, if it's not the Bucks, who is it? I think it might be the Buccaneers' time.
Probably Bucks. Giants feel a little lower, like, compared to some of these other heavy hitters.
I think it's going to be Buccaneers then Giants.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So I don't know why. I really feel like the Rams could really make a run here.
By the way, if you're just joining us, we are ranking the top 10 teams we'd like to share a beer with. See, this is where rubber meets the road. So as we get to the top of this list, I guess I would say out of the ones remaining, I'm between the Ravens and the Chiefs. I think Steelers, Eagles, and Rams are kind of my top three.
Okay. I think that's fair. Steelers are so interesting too.
Cam Hayward, like, I just want to drink with Cam Hayward.
I want to put Chiefs here. I just keep thinking about Chris Jones, but I think he is. I think that's probably fair.
He might be too fun.
He's gonna make it all about him. So are we thinking that?
I would do the Ravens next.
Okay.
I think I would flip them, and here's why I'd flip them. The coaches aren't close.
That's true. Andy Reid would be very fun. And I mean, Spags would be awesome for the Chiefs as well.
Yeah. So I think that's good. Oh, wait. He doesn't work there. Wink Martindale doesn't still work for Baltimore, does he?
No, he's in college now.
That'd be dumb.
Number one.
Yeah, 100%. I'm drinking with Wink.
But Chuck Pagano's here though.
Yes. By the way, I totally disagree about Jalen Hurts being a vibe killer.
No, I agree. He is.
Amon-Ra, vibe killer. Jalen Hurts isn't going to be the life of the party.
He's better. I mean, he's better than Amon-Ra. Everyone hates Amon-Ra.
Yeah, I suppose that is a harsh comparison.
But, yeah.
The Eagles O-line to me feels like it's crying out for that team to be number one. And
I think you would be surprised about the Rams O-line though.
Oh, I know. I'm thinking about the Rams.
Rams are very high. Like, aside from their offensive line, which is great, Kobe Turner did he win the Masked Singer? Yeah, like, he can fucking belt. That's awesome.
It's so true.
Stafford might be the best on the list. Stafford's up there.
If Cooper Kupp was still on this team, they'd be number one with a bullet.
Devontae, though. Puka is outstanding.
Oh, wait. I did just think of something. Okay, I think we should decide based on the team's backup quarterbacks. And the Rams.
Stetson Bennett is fucking pounded beers, dude.
I know, but he also has to share with Jimmy G, dude.
Jimmy G is, I think he could be a good wingman if we're doing that. But, like,
okay, that's a good pairing. I want to do this with our top three. Eagles backups are
Sam Howell, who brings chicken fingers everywhere he goes.
Yeah, that's a great one. And
Jake, you've already shared a beer with Will Howard, so tell us how that was for the Steelers.
Will Howard is not. I think I'm older than Will Howard.
I know. That's why you're at the bar. You bought him the beer.
He might have been a student for me, which is like a weird vibe. From what I've heard, dude, the Cats drink, man. I think he's a fun hang. Skylar Thompson, fun hang. Does he get to come?
Oh, I was thinking Skylar. Of course, you shared the beer with Skylar Thompson. Well, Howard may have been studying, but yeah, Skylar Thompson's for sure there. You kidding me?
Yeah. Only thing is, no ladies are going to talk to you if Skylar Thompson's there. That's my experience. But otherwise, fun hang.
I mean, same thing with Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts is enough to make it the him number. I just realized I switched 2 and 3 for some reason. The numbers. So that's a
Chiefs
little
have
confusing.
Gardner. That is a great call.
He's not. I don't know. The Gardner thing for me has.
I'll say we've
died.
been talking about O-lines. I'm scared if Creed Humphrey's there.
See, Creed Humphrey's outstanding. He's great.
Oh, he is. He is. And then 3 drinks in, he tells you a secret you can never unhear.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel right?
Yeah. That's probably right.
Haunted.
That's probably right. You know who else is there though? With the Chiefs, and again, it's coaching staff, but I can guarantee sharing a beer with Nagy would be outstanding.
Oh, that's good.
The amount of shit he would talk on Chicago would be great to our Wisconsin ears.
Why do I want to put? Okay, maybe the Chiefs should be higher. Which one of these
Travis
teams?
I understand everyone talks about Travis Kelce, but we can't ignore how great he would be.
I know he's not. There's nothing about him dating Taylor Swift that would make him less fun. I've been thinking about that this whole time. Like they are higher. Okay.
People hate him because he's the most popular player in the league, which isn't close. Like he's out of every player, he's the most notable.
Okay. I did just think of, do we do it this way? I do. Okay. Let's consider the Chiefs. Do we list the one guy from each team you don't want to have a beer with and we try and sort them that way?
Maybe.
Because the Chiefs have a doozy. They have a doozy that I just thought of.
Who?
Harrison Butker.
I mean, you got to have somebody there.
That guy don't drink.
that you can hate on though. If everyone's great, is anybody great? You know, you got to have somebody that we can, as a group, come together.
Luke's opening up the Pandora's box of all time teams, which is a crazy thing. And by the way, the answer is the 03 Buccaneers.
03 Bucks is good. Can't do it. Can't be doing that. We gotta nail down this list. If we can't perfect the first power rankings, we may have to abandon it altogether.
Who's number one?
Figure it out.
We're close enough. Which of these teams is one, and we'll figure it out from there.
Steelers.
I agree. Let's do it.
Have to be Aaron Rodgers, Mike Tomlin, Cam Hayward, TJ Watt.
There's no one on that team who's uninteresting to share a beer with. You made that distinction last week with Rodgers. Yeah. Jalen Ramsey, who I was searching for. That's where he is. Yeah. We landed on him.
Pat Freiermuth. He's great.
Oh, we could just all look at DK Metcalf the whole time. How fucking big he is.
Huge.
Probably fun. He seems like good vibes.
Scotty Miller's there.
I want to put the Eagles second.
Okay. I want to put the Rams second. So we have to figure out who we do not want there. But I think that means Chiefs are 4. Right?
I think the Chiefs are 4. We've talked around it, but I think the Chiefs are 4.
Yeah. I think they have some outstanding strong ones. I think they have some weak ones.
So this is a weak defense for me. So I'm going to say this piece and I will let you decide what to do with it. I know the Eagles more. So I know more about the guys on the Eagles I wouldn't want to drink with, but I'm sure those guys are on the Rams. I just don't know their team as well. That's where I'm struggling. Is like,
let's bring up a depth chart. We gotta nail the top.
No, hold on. I know what we're doing. It's Rams 2. I was like, what did you say earlier that really convinced me? Stetson Bennett. I will put
Stetson Bennett's outstanding here.
And we didn't talk about him enough. Matt Stafford is, I think, the dude. I think that's who
Sean McVay's fun too.
Yeah, more fun than Nick Sirianni.
We got Havenstein, outstanding. Steve Avila's good. Kobe Turner, like I said, he's gonna fucking belt. He's awesome.
I'm just like, is there any vibe killers there? But I just don't know. You know,
I don't think so. I don't think they have vibe killers on their team. I think, like, notably, that's like part of the culture.
If Aaron Donald was still here, this be a slam dunk case. But you've convinced me. Because I will say there's enough guys I know about on the Eagles who don't ruin them for me, but it's like they're just a little more timid. I actually don't think Saquon's the most fun.
He's not. He doesn't have a personality. Remember, I mean, how do you feel about Sirianni? He's there.
I think he's fun to drink with. However, I mean, listen.
I think so too.
100%. Whatever you think of it, like if Mike Tomlin's fun, Nick Sirianni's, a fucking blast.
Here's the other thing. There's a lot of Georgia guys. on the Eagles. And
Yeah.
we talked about how the Browns, you mix some alcohol just for their own safety. We know they're getting behind a wheel. And I don't want that blood to be on my hands.
The last thing I will say, I did just remember, I just looked at the behind Saquon for the Eagles is an all-time beer team.
Oh,
Will Shipley, AJ Dillon, Tank Bigsby.
My hate for AJ Dillon knows no bounds. He cannot be there.
I want to be
He's not invited.
But I agree.
Sure.
Okay, I think we've landed on it. I think we feel good.
Okay.
The last thing I will throw out is I will entertain Eagles or Chiefs.
Okay. We're looking at the Eagles again. I cannot understate the fact that there's a lot of Georgia people and someone will be dying.
No, let's do it. I can't. I'm with you on like, I'm with you. And I feel good about that because the Chiefs cannot go any higher.
But Juju's here. Juju's bad.
Dude, Juju and Butker are vibe killers. Straight up vibe killers. I think we leave it. I think we've let fate decide enough.
Robert Tonyan, though.
I mean, they've got good dudes. They're in the top 4 of a very prestigious list.
That's true.
This is the Final Four. This is some NCAA. You've made it. It's like the Royal Rumble.
This is a big deal. So definitively the top 10 teams to share a beer with. Number 10, Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell brought them to the top 10. Amon-Ra kept them at 10. Number 9, we got the Raiders. We got Geno, Carroll, Max Crosby's there for support and is a great DD. You know that. 8, we got the Colts behind Danny Dimes. We got John Taylor, the alter ego there. We got Quentin Nelson. Got some defensive guys. Number 7, Baker, Tud Mach. We got Tristan Wirfs. We got some solid people there. The Giants are at 6 with Dayball, with Jameis, with Dexter Lawrence. 5, Jair, Lamar, Derrick Henry, Jaeger Bombs with Linderbaum. What?
Starting with Jair.
I love Jair.
I do too. It's just like, I don't know if he's the star of that lineup, but I like it.
Get some beers in him, and I can guarantee he will be.
Say Flowers in a Dream.
True. Number 4, how about this for the start of the show? Stetson Bennett's going to be a party. Like Stetson Bennett's at the Rams. Sorry. Gardner Minshew's there. We got Chris Jones. Travis Kelce. Andy Reid would be great.
Yeah.
Andy Reid's buying cheeseburgers for everybody. Eagles. We got Sirianni. We got the whole offensive line. We got many Georgia players driving fast. Love fast cars. Number 2, this is where we got Stetson Bennett.
You were so excited about Stetson Bennett. You said it 3 picks early.
I know. I am very excited about Stetson Bennett. Going beer for beer with Stetson Bennett and Matthew Stafford sounds like a great time. And then number 1, Aaron Rodgers is telling alien stories. We got Mike Tomlin giggling. Mike Tomlin's a giggler when he's drunk.
2 K-State boys hashing it out in the corner.
2 K-State boys. I mean, you know about that all too well, Jake.
Yeah. 3 K-State boys, because I'm there too.
True. That's very true. Then Jalen Ramsey. Minka Fitzpatrick will find his way back. We got TJ Watt. We got Cam Hayward. We got Highsmith. We got what's the other Wisconsin guy there on the D line? We gotta do this right. Herbig.
Oh yeah.
Herbig's there, right? Oh, we got fucking Isaiah Loudermilk is there too, another Wisconsin boy. These guys are pounding beers. We got an all-star lineup for the Pittsburgh Steelers there. So definitively.
Oh, they got 10. Troy Fout now.
Oh, he's great too.
Yeah.
Outstanding. And their center, West Virginia guy. We got Frazier. Zach Frazier. He's great too. Outstanding. Darnell Washington. Talking about big guys. Well, Darnell Washington and DK Metcalf standing next to each other.
Oh, Joey Porter Jr. is on this team. This is a great number 1.
Yes.
We could go the whole night and just hear Joey Porter Sr. stories.
True. That's a great point. Jabril Peppers found his way to this team now too. That's
Isn't it nice when people find their way?
Yes. And then we got a Bruner, Carson Bruner, great Washington linebacker. How about that? So definitively top 10. You're watching this in the comments or on YouTube, potentially in the comments. Let us know what your top 10 is. Do you disagree with somebody? And who's the one player the one player you want to share with a beer with the most, please let us know. Anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah.